lava behind in that he has to go through IP and all the way back through Turtle Rock, as he's not even to Cold Stare. Relkin is at Trinex here, and so, you know.
And some backdoor hammer strats. It's, yeah, hammering down, not the greatest time, but it's working out quite nicely for Relkin over here.
Yeah.
I think he's just gonna need to be a little careful about the head popping out right there. Yeah, works out fine.
Yeah.
No, I couldn't quite get that one. And here it goes. Lots of explosions for being a rock turtle.
There we go. 5 brings me down.
There we go. All right, and that is crystal number 7 for Relkin here. We are basically ready to finish it now and go to GT. But as you know, we were saying, no hookshot, no bow. It's going to make GT traversal interesting.
Yeah, it seems fitting that our final dungeon would have some extra special stops in it for this final match.
Very true.
We'll see what ends up coming of it. Oh, and Scary Barry gets the best of Illus there on the dash.
Yeah, sometimes you just can't avoid getting electrocuted.
Yeah, just in time for Halloween.
All right, we're drinking some blue goo. All right, so now this is interesting. I know we're getting some small magic refills here, which will probably be enough, right? There should be enough to
he's all topped off now.
And he's also, obviously, he's also got the sword beams now that we were talking about earlier when Relkin was here. Sword beams and fire rod saves you a bunch of magic, which you can obviously then use on the puffs themselves once you've got the case off, so to speak.
There you go. And he did it just right. Half of his magic left.
Yep, wonderful. And just shoot some more fire.
Ooh, one of those hitboxes coming in for the hug. Yeah.
He definitely wanted to get a little closer than we wanted him to.
And with the separation here, having to dance a bit, dodge
there's the hook shot in GT.
Oh, boy.
So there's one missing puzzle piece. Yeah. Now watch him have the bow on the torch here.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh,
just a small key. But Cold Stare does go down pretty loose. Nice fight.
Very nicely done.
Yeah, probably a little slower than he would have liked, but sometimes Cold Stare gets a little rambunctious.
Okay, and now with the hook shot, you know, all of this stuff, no problem, obviously.
Yeah.
That's a compass.
Key.
Now we're finding all the dungeon items in here, apparently, except for the one that we were looking for.
Yep. We're going to see him trace back right. Use that cane. Grabbing the potions now.
Yep, a little refilling on his potions, good idea.
Yeah, knows he's in the final chapter of his seed. Gonna go back to TR and then most likely to GT as Relkin has. He got his audio up now. Shout out to T-Sig.
Yep. Right, here
Doors
we go.
open.
So we're continuing on the right side here.
Yeah.
We've got 4 more chances to find the big key before we...
Squeezing out every drop of magic you can here. Not even bothering killing Gibdos because that costs time. And there's our big key.
Oh, there it is. So what do you do now?
I mean, it looks like he's going up.
Yeah, he definitely is. All right, so this is going to be quite interesting to see. I don't think we've had this yet, this tournament. At least not, you know, from a... It was actually necessary to do to get through this quicker.
Yeah.
Kind of way.
Perhaps the Ultimate Champions move here.
There goes one of them.
Oh, boy.
All right, just making sure we're on the right floor.
yeah. Well, if you put the mimics in the wrong spot, the door doesn't open, so you got to be really sure. Yeah. Oh, and he's zipping away.
And goodbye.
Wow.
There goes number 2.
All right. Well, he signed himself up for a certain type of Ganon fight if he gets the second one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hi.
Everybody wave. Yeah.
Just
it's a good video game,
moving past.
Yeah.
No problem. Ignore me.
Sneaking up on each other. Now they're dancing.
Oh, they're forming a conga line.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. Hands on the hips of the man in front of you. And
I'm just watching those footsteps from the Garaya ever so.
there goes another one.
Yep.
And now we gotta get one more out of here.
Oh, sliding out. Oh.
Popped out of the wall a little bit, unfortunate. Alright, we're gonna try some pause buffers here. Maybe see if we can have some more luck.
Yeah.
It's not easy to get these guys to go where you want them to go.
Yeah, I mean, you figure with the behavior programmed as it is, it ought to be, but of course we're dealing with the collision system as well.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you wouldn't think it would be that hard to get someone to move into a solid wall.
Yeah, right, jeez. No, but of course the thing here that Relkin's trading on is that he can get this accomplished faster along with that Ganon fight than it would take to find the bow wherever it is.
Right.
With the possible placements left, I'd like to think he's right.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine, you know, where you could possibly go at this point. I mean, it could be in Pod, I guess, or maybe Swamp. Or what haven't we checked in the overworld? There it goes. All right, very nicely done. There they are. There
Hi, everybody.
They are, just hanging out.
Yeah. That is it. Just the even the hover now negated by the presence of that hookshot here.
Right, we did find that hookshot here in GT.
So there's really just no question. This is Relkin's to lose.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I would say this is very close. Oh, boy.
Oh.
Let's maybe not throw the commentator's curse on the poor guy here near the end, but I was going to say this is pretty close to the end for him.
Yeah. Oh, gosh, the ice shot going through the first time on Trinex for Illus.
Oh, no.
And then missing a second one, so he's given a little magic, but he should still be on top of it.
Yeah, and
just might get some ice on the floor.
He's still got a blue potion in reserve in case everything goes wrong, so he's definitely not going to be in too much trouble here. Yeah. Just might need to wait some more resources.
Oh, no. Another, man, what a just sneaky Trinex here. And we're down to Beeps on Relkin's side as he goes to Gauntlet 5. Oh, just misses that beam shooter.
Mm-hmm.
And he will stop. Get this. It means he won't be able to set up the zero cycle without something amazing.
I mean, could probably going to be hard anyways, right?
Yeah.
With the amount of magic that we have in the Master Sword and no bow still, obviously, so.
Yeah. He's going to refill and try to finish the rest of it.
Mm-hmm. Illus hammering down. Trinix here, grabbing his 7th crystal.
You got the explosion sink there. A little bonus there for the Trinix head.
And now he is probably also going to be over to GT. I would assume Illus also knows at least how to do the mimic skip in theory. Well, we'll see what he ends up choosing to do here, right?
Yeah, I mean, and at this point, like, I hate to say it, but it's going to be interesting to see, but I don't know if it's really going to matter.
It probably won't, yeah, I agree with that. I mean, you know, Relkin at this point is so far ahead in GT, he's almost to the Moldorn 2 fight before Illus can even get in there.
Yeah.
It's definitely like, unless he somehow manages to mess it up big time or something horrible happens to Relkin, not that I wish for anyone to have that happen to them, but unless that happens, I think, as you were saying earlier, it's definitely Relkin's to lose here, right? He's so far ahead and he's pretty well equipped. But again, we do only have Master Sword, and unless we somehow manage to pull a sword out somewhere here, or the bow for some reason, it's going to be a lot of spins on Ganon, and a lot of stuff can happen, right? People have fallen off, people have gotten killed. It's never as safe as it might seem, even though these guys are obviously more than qualified.
Yeah, for sure. It's just one of those things that you do a billion spins on Ganon as you run and practice for this, and sometimes they go wrong.
Yeah, sometimes it just doesn't quite work out.
Yeah, but no sword here on the climb for Relkin, so he is given to the Master Sword Silverless.
Yep.
Or, I guess, bowless?
Yeah, yeah, I guess it's a bowless.
He's got the silvers. They're there.
Maybe if he throws them really hard.
Maybe
if he, like, pokes them.
The thing I'm interested in now from the technical standpoint, somebody probably already knows this, but he's got the silvers, so what's the text box going to say?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question. He's probably still going to be scared of them because he doesn't know you can't shoot him.
Yeah, he's like, I smell silver, oh no.
He just sees the silver arrows. He's Relkin having a little bit of unfortunate
There we go.
bounce pick RNG here.
Yeah.
But we're all good. That means Aga 2 is down, and we are almost getting picked up by our duck here and on to the last fight. Potentially last fight.
Yeah.
Not only of this match, but of the whole ALTTPR tournament that has happened here at SpeedGaming Live 2022 in Herndon, Virginia. I hope, while we're dropping in here and reading Ganon's Pun, I hope everyone's has had a good time and has enjoyed ALTTPR and all the other tournaments that have been going on.
Yeah, shout again to our tracker Stump and all the trackers for the event.
Absolutely.
Helping us along, the tech crew, including T-Sig and Fiesel over here.
Yep.
All you here live, hope you're enjoying yourselves, and the folks in chat. It's been an absolute blast again.
Yeah, it's been a great time, and obviously also a big shout out to all the donators and contributors that helped make the prize pools what they are right now.
Yeah.
These guys, you know, fighting for the first and second place. So.
Yeah, and a not insignificant cash prize.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we get the Samaria block strats here from Relkin.
Yeah, the lag doesn't thank you, but we're not getting knocked back so far, so we can get as many spins in as possible.
Yeah, at this point, you signed up for this fight. You want to make sure it goes well.
Right, exactly. And I mean, you know, we're in pretty good shape. It looks like everything is looking fine. And
yep, a couple of kisses from the bats, and that's gonna lead this first set of warps slightly astray. Does keep away from that bit of fire that was obscured by the Ganon sprite. You get a spin
There
over.
we go. Oh,
And it looks like Illus is going for like basically searching around for the bow down here. One of the items that popped up was mushroom.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's not good.
But there's still a bit more to check around as far as I understand, not to mention the obvious 3 in the back here. Still at this point, purely informational for us. You have no bow. There we go. All right.
All right, well, we are in the last phase. Here come the spins.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess. Yeah, looking good so far.
Yeah. Just managing his positioning. Doesn't want to put one of the spins out that would direct him towards the edge in the recoil. Fairly easy to do. You basically just pretend the arena's a little smaller.
Yeah, Illus in the meantime, done with his ice almost fine. Still finds nothing here. 2 red rupees and a piece of heart.
Yeah, so he's going to try his luck on the right. And, I mean, we don't know if this pays off. We just know that right now we're working through phase 4 on Relkin's side. So.
Right, and we're pretty, you know, we're quite some spins in already, so it shouldn't take that much longer here to defeat the big old blue pig. Okay, we're gonna need some magic management here. Like torch with a lamp for the that was an ugly teleport destination, but we're good to go. We still get a blue potion, all right.
Yep. Yeah, no issues in that department, but the hug still sends you, so.
Yep. There's the big key for Illus.
There it is.
And there it is.
Wow.
Pigs exploding while Illus is grabbing a small key and continuing on here to Bob's chest.
Get your GGs in the chat, and in just a moment when he walks the bridge, we can let him hear it. Relkin, your Link to the Past randomizer champion.
Yep, GG's to Relkin. Grabbing another
But yeah, undefeated through this tournament. So, I mean, that's one way to earn it, isn't it?
Yeah, great job by him. Has had an absolutely insane run throughout the whole thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
And managed to pull it out at the end there.
Yeah, going for what is really a risky play.
Yeah, crazy. Having to mimic clip through GT and never finding the bow, not having the hook shot while entering GT, you know, no idea. We got a big chest opening from Illus here, but only a red 20. Big round of applause for Illus too. As well. Yeah,
taking second place here. Both incredibly formidable opponents.
Absolutely, great runs by both of these guys. Well deserved first and second place.
What a fun race.
Yeah, absolutely. They did a great job, and you know, I definitely didn't expect to see a mimic clip in the grand finals of the TTPR tournament here.
Yeah.
And entering GT without without a hook shot, that was all kinds of crazy.
Yeah, a real champion's task, and
Absolutely.
I mean, so much more on display, which we'll be talking about with them soon.
Yes, absolutely. We will
take
be
a
talking
breather
with them soon.
and let them get over here.
Yeah, they'll take some time to talk amongst themselves and wind down a little bit, and whenever they're ready, they're free to come over here for some interviewing action.
Yeah.
And we've also got something special for them from our SG staff and admin team, of course, but that will come after the interview. So let's wait for them to show up first. Big
GG boys.
round of applause again. You want to scoot over one or something? Yeah. All right, guys, welcome over here. First of all, of course, massive GGs. Congrats to you, relkin. Yeah, it's been an exciting time for you, I can imagine. And we were just saying, you've had a crazy run through the whole tournament, right? You were completely undefeated. You basically made it through all the way without too much trouble, I would say. But without further ado, please, you have the stage. Tell us about your experience and how you're feeling right now.
Oh my gosh. Well, it's I was like shaking so much. I'm still shaking right now.
Yeah, understandably
it's
so.
thing,
I was like, I felt so nervous when I couldn't get the second mimic clip going.
Oh yeah.
But I still got it with the pause buffers, but I was just like, I hope that the bow isn't somewhere super easily accessible, because otherwise I feel like I would lose this. So
Yeah.
That is the trade-off, and take some guts to go for it.
Absolutely.
Pays out here.
But great game from you, and
absolutely
deserved win. You guys were really toe-to-toe for most of the seed. It came down to a small difference, but let's hear from Illus first. Illus, GG's to you, of course, as well. GG. We talked about it earlier. The only, well, not the only loss anymore, unfortunately, but before this game, the only loss that you had was against Bonta, as far as I'm aware.
Yep, in the group stage.
In the group stages, right? So that was very early on, and then you've also had an amazing run throughout the whole tournament. So GG's to that, of course. So deserved second place. How do you feel right now after the tournament as a whole, and how did you enjoy the final game, or maybe not enjoy it so much, depending on how you look at the seed?
Definitely enjoyed the tournament, the event, getting to know the people. The seed, I mean, obviously it had to be a mimic clip seed.
Of course.
And I told myself I'll never need it, and the times I won't need it, I won't regret it, right? Or the times I won't need it, I won't regret it. Here we are.
Yeah, of course, it's gonna be this one.
It might have been in Hookshot Cave. I don't know if I can have it.
I
might
tried
have been in
to
Swan.
get it.
Yeah, you
both
gave
tried
one
once
attempt,
and then decided, nah. It's not
Yeah,
worth it.
I'm
Which is totally
always
fair.
doing it like that.
Yeah.
And well, other than that, I can say I wouldn't have won this one because of the mimic clip, and that's how it goes.
Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. I will say the big difference maker, so to speak, in the end was you fake flippered into Ice Palace.
Yeah.
So the order you did the palaces in was switched around. Illus unfortunately went to Turtle Rock looking for the ice rod, went all the way through, couldn't find it, had to leave.
Yeah, I thought about going to ice first, but ice might have also been like completely empty.
Right.
Can be a big time investment itself. Yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't really want to go. I think in the end it might have been better if I went, but I decided to go to Turtle Rock.
Yeah. And that's just how it goes sometimes. But all the same, a ton of like really awesome execution on display. You both ended up doing that early hammer landmo. And in such style both times. And Illus finishing on the one heart, really making it tense.
It was definitely awesome. Close for sure, yeah.
It definitely was a little awkward, like lacking bombs. I had to go pick up the hammer to be able to do the right side, and then I decided to do the boss first. And it was kind of funny to think about it.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm trying to think. Other than that, you guys kind of, there was a little bit of rapping back and forth, but whenever we thought there was divergence, there was always that funnel back in, at least from our seats. Was there anything that, other than the choices about the dungeon order, that kind of stuck out of just like, oh boy, when do I go, or...
Yeah, I mean, I I did skull woods first because of you, Dunka. I felt good about the sword, but then when the fire rod showed him Thieves' Town, I was like, oh, well.
And the other sword even, but
Yeah.
getting the master well enough, and having to do some of the checks like Spiral without it. Always welcome. But, yeah, I mean, other than that, I feel like there's just not that much to say. It was an incredible race.
It was a great race. It was, as I said, you guys were pretty much toe-to-toe the whole time. There was a tiny bit of divergence here or there. The biggest difference maker, as I was saying, was you fake flippering into Ice Palace and just grabbing that ice rope before you went to Turtle Rock, which made a big difference. But, yeah, I mean, you know, as I said earlier, I didn't expect to see a Mimic Clip here, and I especially didn't expect to see a Mimic Clip in the grand finals of the Link to the Past Randomizer. But Rando's gonna Rando, as it always does.
Yeah.
So, once again, GG's to both of you. Absolutely great job. Great show. Well-deserved first and second place.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as we are winding down with the interview, we do have, I don't know who is going to do it, but we will have, oh, there we go. We have our wonderful Rick, Adirondack Rick from SG to present these people. I will hand over my headphones.
Illus, first of all, I'm going to start with you. Fantastic run. You have definitely showed a lot of talent throughout this entire weekend here, and with this, we want to present to you this second place runners-up trophy. With a congratulations from SpeedGaming here. Great job.
Thank you.
All right, Relkin. You know, I always come into your chat and I always ask you, Relkin, with a question mark. And you know what? Now I have to come up with a different name for you. How about SpeedGaming Live 2022 champion Relkin?
Question mark.
Exclamation point.
Oh, how about it?
There you go. On behalf of SpeedGaming, we do want to congratulate both of you and congratulate you all of the winners here of the Link to the Past Randomizer tournament. It's been a fantastic tournament. This was, of course, our top grossing player pool that we had with 39 total players. And, you know, we definitely thank the Link to the Past Randomizer community for continuing to stick with us here with, of course, the main tournament and the league and various other things that they do with us throughout the years. And, of course, you know, congratulations to everybody here. And let me see. Well, you guys could have hovered that.
Oh, my God.
So apparently, according to the logs that Sinek has pulled here, the bow was in hookshot top left.
Oh, bitter. That's bitter.
So,
Wow. That's...
so now that was logically a double dip of Turtle Rock and a double dip of GT. How about that? Sahasravat should be fired into the Potomac.
into the Potomac.
Of course, we wouldn't be able to do this without all the supporters here, and of course the contributors, as you guys mentioned during the commentary, and of course all the crew that's been working behind the scenes here at SpeedGaming, as well as the communities to make all of this happen, the commentators, the trackers, and of course the runners.
Yeah, absolutely. No runners, no tourney.
Oh, absolutely. So before I give this back to Herfy to wrap things up on this broadcast here, a big thank you from all of us here at SpeedGaming. We are looking forward to, of course, the continuation of the league once we get back all home from Herndon, Virginia. But before we get home, one final, the SMZ3 Championship coming up next here on SpeedGaming.
All right, guys. So I think with that, we've pretty much said everything that we can say. We'll let you guys finally wind down a little bit, celebrate your victories with your friends, and, you know, hang out, get some handshakes and pats on the back. And once again, thank you for playing and putting on a great show.
Yeah,
you guys
well
well-deserved first and second place. And, yeah, have a great time, and congrats.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Awesome.
GG, boys.
Thank you, guys.
All right, and you guys stay tuned for the SMZ3 finals, as Rick just said. We will be right back with that.
Yep.
All right, you guys have a good one.
See you soon.